Welcome back, YouTube. It is a great day to be different. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to show you guys how to be different. We have a TPOB XO Pro trimmer unboxing. As you can see, yes sir. Takes a little bit to get inside that thing. Pause. But we're going to get in there. Yes sir. We're going to take that off. We don't need that. That's what we're looking for right there. Yes sir. We're going to set that to the side. Here goes the charging dock. We'll get a better look at that later. Here you guys can see we got a charger, got our charging brick, and we have our Type-C to Type-C for another charging option. We got our oil and our hex screw so we can zero gap if necessary. But here you guys go, man. You can see that. You can see it exactly what I see and how I see it, man. Those things are nice. Got your two charging options at the bottom, your Type-C and your 2-prong. Here goes your Psycho blade. Yes sir. Yes sir. It's clean. You're gonna turn it on. You can see the green LED. Ready to go. And here goes a better look at the charging dock. Clean. That's nice. Here goes a comparison to the previous TPOB X trimmers. Man, pretty similar. As you can see, the subtle differences. You got now the XOs have two charging options. The switch is in a different spot. You got a couple more grooves, slightly a little bit longer, a little bit heavier, but much more well balanced. Here goes a comparison to my custom FXs, man. I feel like these give a much more realistic or a much better comparison to each other rather than the actual previous TPOB X trimmers. These are more ergonomically the same, in my opinion. They weigh the same, they feel the same. Much better comparison. Also, if you do have a BABYLISS charger on your station, plugs right into it. Charges both of those, as you can see. And yes sir, much more comparable to a BABYLISS. Same thing with the charging docks. Plugs right on into both of those, as you can see, and will work. Here goes some footage of how they balled out, how they line up, how they work behind the ears. Basically all around for a haircut, and you guys will see the finished product. I'm gonna let you guys have it. We will be back at the end of the haircut for me to voice my opinion. All right, well, the trimmers went absolutely crazy. So I like the trimmers a lot. These XO Pro trimmers are absolutely a beast, all right? So ergonomics, crazy. I love how they feel in the hand. I love the weight. I love the way that they look on camera. I like them so much that I even went the extra mile to take the blade off of my custom FXs, throw it on here, because I am honestly not going to be using those anymore. For one, they are so much more louder than these. I don't have any footage of how loud they are, but I can tell you that these things are quiet, okay? It may not seem like these things are super quiet right now, but I promise you, in a barbershop atmosphere, these things, you can't even tell that these things are on. They look nice. I like the color of the LED on there. I went the extra mile, put some grips on here. That way it's not slippery. Something about this metal housing, sometimes, especially when you got gloves on for the aesthetics, or for whatever reason that you wear gloves, the all metal can be very slippery, right? So I put the black grip on here, that way I can have some grip. I think, in my opinion, it makes it look pretty nice too. It matches the colors. And also, sometimes TPOB can be very over branding for me, so I like having that grip right there to get rid of the name, because it's just too much for me. So even on the blade, TPOB, you got TPOB written across the bottom. You got XO on here. It's just TPOB on the back. I don't know if you guys can see that right there in that right there where it's covered up as well. It's TPOB everywhere, and I don't like that. So I covered that up a little bit, give me some grip, and man, these things are freaking tanks. They sound good, they look good, they feel good, they cut good. I don't have any complaints about these. And the beauty about having the XO, which is a little bit different than the clippers, I got another video for that, is that they come with the charging dock. Having that charging dock option, it was one of the biggest deals that I had when it came to the TPOB X trimmers. They did not have the charging dock option, so you had to continue to plug it in order for it to work exactly how you needed it to work, or in order for it to charge, and that slows down time. So XO Pro, I feel like they fixed that issue with the charging dock, but again, for another video, we'll go over that. But in the case of the trimmers, they fixed that issue with the charging dock option, speeds up time. You got your charging dock there, it creates muscle memory. You can sit it down, you can keep it moving, and it's always gonna be charging when you're not using it. Save some space on your station too. You're not just laying them down anywhere. You can actually set them down in the charging dock, and they would charge without you having to babysit it. They take a very long time to charge if you're not using that, and then it also comes with the Type-C option too as well at the bottom, as you guys saw earlier. So if you do have a Type-C station on your stand, you can plug that in there if you have a long enough one, pause, to plug into this. Also, it takes BABYLISS charging as well. So if you have a BABYLISS charger on your station as well, you can use that for replacement in case you mess up, damage, lose, or whatever you do with the charger that comes with this, or you just don't want to use that, you want to preserve it, so whenever you have an extra one or whatever you're going to do with it, right? But these things are fire. I have no complaints about these. They work very, very well. And you guys saw exactly what it does on the natural edge up punches, even on the pencil test, especially with this blade that I have on here, pushes that pencil over real nice. So one thing I want to say is, this is basically a BABYLISS trimmer. It is basically a BABYLISS trimmer. It takes BABYLISS charging. It'll take a BABYLISS blade on here. Even with these customized, right? I have the BABYLISS cutting blade on here. That's where that chameleon comes from. And then you have your TPOB steel blade, and they just combine together. Everything goes together. It is a BABYLISS freaking trimmer. It's as simple as it gets. All metal housing, real premium. Yeah, that's pretty much it. There's no issues. I don't have any issues with these. These are going to be on my station for a very, very long time. And yeah, I'm going to be using these. You guys are going to be seeing these a lot more in my videos. It does a really, really good job behind the ears. I feel like that's where it really, really stands out, especially around the ears. This thing does, I don't know what they did with the corners of these blades, but it absolutely does a great job around the ears. Very, very well. Punches in no corners. or the edge up very, very well. I don't have any issues punching in any corners. It makes the corners real nice, sharp, and pop. It goes crazy. No issues. I don't have a single complaint about this trimmer. I don't have a single complaint about this trimmer and blade combination. I don't have a single complaint about the color, and I don't have a single complaint about the price. That was another thing. They had a deal, they had a sale. I was able to get this trimmer, one of the best trimmers I've ever used, especially with how often that I switch trimmers, how often that I switch blades, how often that I go through tools. One of the best trimmers I have ever used. I got this for $78. Okay, I actually ended up buying 2 of them. So for 2 of these, I have an extra pair. For 2 of these, I only spent $150. So after tax, after shipping, only thing is you have to wait a couple days. You don't get it right away. But $150, I got 2 of these. Better than any BABYLISS trimmer that I have ever used. I'm not even going to lie. I'm not over exaggerating. Again, I took this blade off of my BABYLISS Custom FX trimmers, put it on this, and you guys know how expensive custom BABYLISS FXs are, and this thing completely blew it out of the water, in my opinion, and is going to be taking the place of my custom FX trimmers. Said and done deal. We're probably not going to be picking those up no more. They're just going to be on my station for aesthetics, put to the side, just to be pretty. Other than that, would I recommend these to upcoming barbers? Yes, I would definitely 100% recommend these to upcoming barbers, especially if you can get them on a deal. If you can get them during a good time. Holidays are coming up, so I'm sure he'll probably be selling them. Only thing that I suggest, especially when it comes to replacement parts or when it comes to quality control, quality issues, in the US, if you're in the United States, do not buy them off of his website. Buy them off of Amazon or buy them anywhere else but from him. If he is shipping them from the UK, do not buy them from them. And if you have any questions on that, watch the review that I have over the TPOB XO Pro clippers, and I will further elaborate on exactly why you should be buying these from a different third party than actually overseas or wherever he's sending them from the UK, because you'll end up spending more money than you have to. So yes, sir. These things go crazy. Go get you a pair, man. Go get you a pair if you can afford it. Go get you a pair off Amazon. Do whatever you got to do. Go get you a pair. Appreciate you guys for staying tuned. Like, share, subscribe, comment, do whatever you guys got to do to keep me on your timeline, man. It's Kriispy, and we out, man. Peace.